それもやっぱりそのボクシングっていうものが好きだから、なんかそのボクシングっていう、ステに行った時はもうそういうモード入っちゃうんじゃないですかね。
やっぱり、ボクシングが好きだから、もうそれが一番ですね。はい。このボクシングが盛り上げる、さらに発展していくための、大事な試合ではあるし、発展していくボクシングをやっぱりこれ以上人気をって考えたら絶対に負けちゃいけない試合だと思うし。
6、7、8、9、ラスト。OK。
やっぱり今あるこの立場であったり、もちろん家族であったり、そういった、いろんなものが要因となって僕を今こう支えてると思うんですけど、その中で、今32歳になって、なんかこう見えてくるものっていうのは、やっぱり引退、いつかはやっぱり引退っていうものがもう見えてくる時期にはなってるので、じゃあその先に何をするかって考えた時に、やっぱりこう大橋会長のやっぱ後を継ぎたい、それが一番の恩返しかなって。
Now.
Swing that body, swing that body, swing it. Swing those punches in, swing them as hard as you can.
Okay.
These guys, after 12 rounds of fighting, they're not tired. How would you describe your energy in this camp right now?
もう自分自身と向き合っていいトレーニングが積めてますし、ボクシング自体すごく成長できてるなっていう思いが強く溢れてます。
Everyone's looking for the next so-and-so, right? The next Manny Pacquiao. And the guy who's come closest to me is Inoue, the monster.
Inoue.
And you just asked me about Inoue. Are you a big fan of Inoue's?
Yeah, I like him. I like the way he fights.
Is he the closest thing to you? I'm not saying he's as great as you, but is he the closest thing to Pacquiao that we have in the game right now?
Oh yeah, I can say that. Closest to me, because when he started, I went to Japan, and then about what the proper punches and techniques like that.
Well, he learned it well.
Yes.
Because he's been giving them the proper punching techniques.
Well, I told him that
Across four divisions.
The most important in boxing is footwork. When you have footwork, then you can do a lot of things.
Right. Is that what Freddie gave you when you got to Wild Card? Did that take your game to the next level, the footwork?
The footwork is the best.
Because before Freddie, you were in and out, and then with Freddie, you started giving him more angles,
side
right?
By side, yeah. Side by side.
And then
hit moment.
It was bad enough when it was just in and out with Manny. Once he started giving him angles, it was a problem. Manny, you spent 3.5 years away from professional boxing before returning in July.
いや、もうスイッチは入ってますよ。はい。で、結構本人の切り替えもうまいんですよ。やっぱりこう抜くとか抜いたりとか、疲れが溜まってるなっていう時はやっぱ自分に言ってきて、今日ちょっと抜いていいとか、やっぱ自分ですごいコントロールしてバランス取ってます。はい。ただ練習モードに入るともうガチッと入るんで、もうそこはもうしっかりもうスイッチは入ってます。もうそうですね。はい。もうこの27、でもそれをしっかりやることによって必ずつながると思うんですよ。ただ気持ちはもうこの27日、この目の前の試合だけですね。
最高の試合を見せてやろうという気持ちではいますね。
1分経過。浅い。
はい。
軽く。もうちょっと。 回。左ボディ、右ボディ。9秒。はい、ナイス。こっちを、はい。そう、左フック。
Junto's one of the best boxing students that I've ever met. You know, from the day one, he came to the gym with an open mind, and he's never questioned anything that we've ever done. He executes.
左手。ジュントの他の選手と違うところは引き出しの多さなんじゃないかなっていう。ジュント的にはあまり対戦相手に対しての対策っていうものを少しはありますけど、本人の能力を高めていくっていうトレーニングに重きを置いているっていうのは感じてますね。
You remember that knockout that Nakatani did against Maloney? Yeah, man, something like that can happen. You know, I noticed that even though like Nakatani, he has a type of style where, you know, he's like, I don't know, it's like he's like a bow and arrow. You know what I mean? Like you give a person a bow and arrow, and he pull that thing back and released, and then then take off and run and try to hide behind something, and pull that bow and arrow back and release. That's the style that, like, for me, Nakatani has. He has that fencing type of style up front where he uses that lead hand to control distance and range, and to win that lead hand battle, to be able to set up that bow and arrow backhand that he got where he can throw it straight, he can throw it under. And Nakatani was a guy that's gonna beat anyway, and he has a damn good chance of beating him, man. It's gonna be he's gotta be, you're gonna have to catch Inoue offline. He has that offline shot that Inoue gets hit with quite often. Carnitas was able to hit him with an offline shot. Neri was able to hit him and hurt him with an offline shot, man. And Nakatani, he has those offline shots, especially with that backhand. And he can walk him into it. Inoue still has a bad habit of crossing his feet. He'll cross that lead foot. That's what happened when he fought against Carnitas. He crossed the front foot first. He stepped with the front foot to close the distance instead of the back foot to go right. And he brought his head closer to his opponent. That's the reason why Carnitas was able to, go left and then swing back right with the left hook and catches it as he's trying to reposition.
The monster is a 4-weight world champion. He's actually a 2-weight undisputed world champion. And is he unbeatable? Well, he looks unbeatable. And the fight ended at the start of round 7. Listen, Inoue is sharp, he's compact, he's got a nice tight defense. He blocks shots with his gloves, but he also got quick reflex slips. He slips back, he's on his toes. He's on his toes a lot when he's in range, but he walks in kind of flat-footed. He puts pressure on with his feet, walks in with that tight defence, and he looks solid. But I think with his speed and his counter-punch, his accuracy, and the fact that he's punching hard body and head and looking to counter most shots that come at him, he's just such a good fighter. I mean, he doesn't really put a foot wrong. He gets clipped with the odd shot. I've seen him on the floor once before. He climbed up to win.
On Nakatani, and there was a couple of reporters were at his most recent sparring session or his last sparring media session, and they noticed that his legs are much bigger. Like he's put a lot of time and effort into lower half strength, which means that he's going to want to sit down on his shots. He's going to want to end this, which I found pretty interesting as well. I mean, all fighters want to end fights, but it's just one thing that the Japanese media took from the media workouts.
That's interesting. Lance Pugmire from Boxing Scene, he went to watch Nakatani train with Rudy Hernandez, and he was amazed at his speed. He was really blown away. And Lance has been in the sport for a long time. He's been to a lot of camps. He's seen a lot of guys live. But like for him to say that a fighter's speed stuck out is meaningful to me. And so he's still got the speed, even though he's putting on weight in the lower half. It's a good sign. That's a good sign if you're Team Nakatani.
Yeah, because I once again, you're only as good as your last performance.
This is another one that's going to be neck and neck. I'm going off of Inoue because of the experience that he has and who he's done it with. You know, that Fulton destruction was a beautiful thing, and that was all boxing IQ. That was an IQ. That wasn't about speed. That wasn't about power. That was IQ, and he set everything up beautifully with the jab. So, yeah, I'm gonna go Naoya Inoue on a decision. I think we have some exciting moments. I think someone hits the deck, maybe both, but I think Naoya Inoue closes this fight strong and wins by UD.
Wow, both guys hit the canvas, then we have an all-time thriller.
Yes.
In this type of fight, which is being billed as the biggest fight in Japanese history, both guys hit the canvas. I'm also going with Inoue by majority decision. Okay. So they're going to be one scorecard that has Nakatani. I think Nakatani is going to be up for this fight, but ultimately I haven't seen any fall off for Inoue to say that he's going to lose this fight. He's going to do that hybrid where he is cautious but also powerful. I think he's going to find that perfect mix. He's just been on this stage a lot more than Nakatani. Inoue by majority decision with a really good fight though. Really good fight. Inoue gets his hand raised in a thriller.